guys? Welcome to the Primetime Racing League here on a Thursday evening, doing our first ever mixed quick race series. I don't think this has ever been done in the history of esports, probably. My name is Stefan Spades, here as my co-host tonight. Mr. There we go. On point, on point. A dynamic duo back at it again. And there's just a lot of news we have to get down to before we even begin this e-race here.
Definitely
NASCAR, real life NASCAR at Darlington, Extreme Show today. Xfinity, they put on a matinee and that was beautiful, every single second of it. What are your thoughts on it?
The Xfinity race, I watched it from beginning to end. I always say that, I have my favorite guy in every series. My guy in Xfinity is Allgaier. There was a time where I thought he was going to win, but I'll tell you what, the feel-good story of the day was, without a doubt,
Talk about it.
Briscoe, his wife, poor Marissa, just going through a miscarriage just last week and being able to actually bounce back and win, beating out Kyle Busch, which, for everyone in chat that knows what he did yesterday, then beating out Kyle Busch is definitely making him a very popular driver right now.
Sorry, give me a second here. I'm just sending this link out to everyone that needs to get it.
Oh, definitely, man. I get you. Share that link. You gotta, for everyone in chat, share that link. Also, let us know that you're here. Give us some kind of sign. Give us a comment, and we will gladly love to talk to you throughout these races. Spades, what exactly are we doing today?
So, what we're doing is, like I said, it's a quick race series. So instead of the usual 50 or I would say 50%, 100%, instead of those like half or full length races, we're doing quarter length races. So we're doing 25%. Just as like something you would see in a regular NASCAR heat lobby, but this is going to be completely sanctioned, points on the line. Everybody's going to be racing hard, and it's going to be a show. It's basically like I would say it's like the best snack you could pick out of your fridge. And then if you had a second snack that was identical to that first snack you picked out of the fridge, it would be the second snack, and you just have it back to back. But you would take a break in between.
I think what you're trying to say is that this series over here looking like a snack.
Oh yeah, yeah. It's looking like an amazing snack.
Right
It's the snack that smiles back, my friend.
Dude, I thought you were sponsored by Klondike.
Oh, I mean, I had to cheat on Klondike, man. They're not showing me enough support nowadays. Yeah, it's pretty bad out here, dude. But yeah, my thoughts on today's NASCAR race. Same thing that you brought up, Brandon. It was just extremely like emotional. It was extremely like hard fought. That was an amazing. I feel as like out of all the races that were raced at Darlington this last week, Xfinity takes the cake for sure.
Really?
For sure. Yeah, I think so. Congratulations to Harvick. Congrats to Denny, but Chase Briscoe's storyline, along with the fact that he was actually able to pull it off, that added to a Cinderella ending to the race. Perfect. So I got word that they're done qualifying, and we're just now getting
got our
invites
right now.
Yeah, don't join in yet though. Do not join in yet.
Oh yeah, no. I'm already seeing all the 5 people in chat. What's up? We have Backyard Racing podcast. What's up? And Nick in chat. How you guys doing today? Nick, you're racing today, correct? Pretty sure he is.
Mr. NK, that's Mr. NKB right there?
Yeah.
In the flesh? Oh wow, what's going on, dude?
In the flesh, virtually.
Yep, in the virtual flesh.
Alright, also you're being asked to unmute your mic or in Discord. It looks like we're good to go.
Alright. All right, we're over here in the Discord.
Oh, and Nick's on pole. Wow, look at that. So we already have our pole.
Okay. Hey, Brandon, give me a quick second, all right? I have to organize this Discord here.
So, 75 laps. It's going to be a quick one, and of course, with stages, it is going to be going by even faster. So, the drivers need to be on their mark. And then after this race, it's going to be like a short, like 3-minute interlude, and then we're going to Richmond. So, looks like we already are on pole. We're on with our pole sitter right now, Nick, and they are just beating and banging all the way back there. I'm going to get like a back row shot right here. Oh! I want to say that was a Kyle Busch moment right there as, who was that? The third place car. I'm looking, we have Evan second right now. The 28 kind of door banged Evan going into the front stretch. But it looks like they're kind of getting single file right now. Definitely you want to be on the high side here. The high side is the best side. Oh, it's like slight contact, 3 wide going into turn 3.
Oh, things are getting dicey, huh? We have... Oh, wow. Of course, it's NKB in the lead with a... Oh, my God. When did this happen? This guy's like... He's all the way into exiting 4, and they're just now getting out.
Oh, and we have a spinner. Oh, who was that? And looks like caution is out, maybe? Nope, caution is not out.
They're still green.
Yep. All right. We're continuing rolling here, folks. So, yeah, as we can see here in the late run... I guess, quote-unquote late run. All the cars are going up top. Spades, how do you feel about the top here at Bristol?
I honestly love the top on most of these oval tracks. It's sort of like, it's sort of the go-to thing if you want to catch that momentum off of exit. But you really have to master that line. If you can't master it, you're just going to be slamming the wall every time. It's going to be a waste of a spot on the track. So right here we have David in second, followed by Billy, who was in a battle for third and just got spun out by the person that he was battling, which is Christian. Did not get spun out, but Christian spun out. I apologize for that. We have Billy, who took the high line and just slammed into the wall himself.
Oof. I'll tell you what looks like a good scheme there. That number... Oh, and Harambe.
In the wall. Yeah, yep. Scott in the wall as well.
Yep, that is a yellow. Yep, caution is out. It allows us to catch up
first of all, dude. First of all, big shout out to Brandon, whose paint scheme is completely awesome, dude. In
yeah, the Terry Labonte. Oh my god.
And he replaced the Kellogg's logo with Gatorade. How clever.
I'll tell you what, man. All we need is a number 3 in here, and then we have a battle for the ages.
All right, so we're going to join into the Discord chat really quick. Get in touch with our in-race supporters, who are also our main voices for PRL, along with our other drivers. We have Brandon here and Scott. How you guys doing today? How's your cars running so far? A little tight, huh?
A little tight.
Yeah. We see it. Scott, hopefully you can actually rebound off of that incident. We're going green right now. Let's see what you guys can do.
Yeah, well, Nick's on the bottom there. That's never the preferred line, but David, right up and towards that wall, no contact with it, and gets a massive run. Goes to the inside, tries to make it past.
Oh, they're bumping and running Nick. Here we go.
Ooh,
Nick hits the wall. He's loose coming into the turn. Contact. He had to slow all the way down just to make sure he didn't hit the wall again. Wow.
Oh, but has that momentum there. He kind of backed up the entry, and now going into turn 3 here, trying to get back on David. But the bottom side, man, I'll tell you what, when you're stuck down there for too long, it wears out your tires. You are slow down there. Yeah, you can already see it. Now he's already on the fire.
Contact. Scott's in the wall again.
Yeah, that is most likely going to bring out a yellow. That was multiple cars involved. Or just make a liar out of me. Okay.
Yeah, exactly. It's complete fraud over here in this lobby, I feel like.
Ooh, and who was that got forced down pit road?
I didn't even catch that actually. So
Yeah, it
we're
looks
here
like the
right
10.
now. I'm on board with Humpy 1799. Big shout out to Billy. Always bringing it up every single time I'm broadcasting. Shout out to him just being an essential worker. You know, we still have this virus going on full scale. He's doing whatever he has to do, and once again, he's been working nonstop. So it's definitely a blessing that we were able to get him on board with us today and actually like get him to take a break and enjoy some NASCAR heat with us. Get on this e-racing league and see what he can do.
I'll tell you what, going back to the front right now, we have first and second going in with a battle, and then third and fourth as Nick just, what was that? The 8 accidentally just hit the wall and smacked Nick right there. But you know, no harm, no foul, and Nick goes back in the third, and now there is a battle for the lead here, Spades.
Oh, I'm on board right now with Billy, not Billy, Brandon.
Dive right there. You have David trying to make a high side work into the line. I think that was for the stage too. I have no idea who won that stage. That was a photo finish, folks.
Let me remind these guys to send pictures as well for the stage. This is some pretty nice racing so far. So far, some pretty nice racing.
Well, you know, that's the beauty of the short track series there, Spades. We have very short races. You know, you gotta go.
Also want to do a major shout out, since we're on the yellow, to our newest sponsors who actually just like wanted to support us in this kickstarting league here. We have Nerdy Biz Consulting who is going to power this quick race series for its duration. We have Raise Energy, who is powering our Super Speedway series right now. We really appreciate those guys, and a big shout out to Scott Geiswhite, who's also on track and our in-race supporter, holding it down with Geiswhite Creations and Backyard Racing Nation podcast. We appreciate all you guys and all the support you guys gave us from literally the word go. It's been amazing. We're 2 races in. We have a lot more to go. Let's see what we're going to be able to do here. Just back on the green here in the next stage of the race. On board right now with David, who's battling Billy for first and takes that outside line. Will he have enough momentum to get clear?
Yeah,
no, bumps into the wall.
Which, by the way, huge shout out to our 3 people that just said hi. We have Maria Fernandez. We have our Josh Napier in here. And
so
also
awesome.
Matthew Hecker. How you all doing today? Let us know if you're enjoying the race so far, because we have a short race here, and there's a lot of action.
Well, what I like about this short action race is that I feel as if people are going to be a lot antsier.
Ooh,
just like that right there.
Nick just
slammed him into the wall.
Ooh, and there's contact right behind, and it's just
spun out. Oh my God.
No, that's what happens when you get down below the apron, man.
These short tracks, cautions will beat cautions, man. Even though we're still on the green, contact will beat contact in this scenario, I guess.
All right,
still
so
on board here.
like...
They're keeping steady lines. Battle
Billy
for third over here.
Billy actually able to kind of pull away from David a little bit, using that high side to his advantage.
So, Brandon, we have, or rather, I have a question for general race talk. Now, let's say you have a loose setup on a 25% length race. What adjustments are you going to make to actually get this car to flow the way you want it to flow?
Well, I'll tell you what there, Spades. With this right here, we have it on 2 times wear, so honestly, I'm not going to make a whole lot of adjustments. I would kind of want to be somewhere right in the middle, because with 2 times wear, you are going to be freely going through and floating through the corner. Here at Bristol, you want to be able to wrap that high side right there. Yep. And I think a loose setup would definitely be able to do that. However, in stage 3, which is going to be the longest run, my main adjustments are going to come then. I am going to tighten this car up, because my rears will burn out towards the end of that run, and I think that's what's going to make the difference here, Spades.
Yeah, great stuff here. Great stuff. We're still on the green. It seems as if people found their proper lines.
When David just pulled a crossover. Oh, and takes the lead from Billy.
So we have a battle for fourth here, including Harambe. Oh, big spin out from Christian. Oh, we took multiple cars with them.
And we stay under green, though. Oh, yeah, Brandon is down and now picking up pace, but he kind of needs to pick up the pace a little because he's about to get lapped.
All right, we're on board here with Brandon. Oilers over here. You all right? He's about to get lapped. Definitely needs to try to find the best line he can right now. Don't know if that midline is going to work out for him.
Yeah, well, because I'm following from his front view cam back, and I'm seeing David actually able to run the top and be able to actually gain a lot of ground on Oilers. So I don't know if his car is just not feeling that right. I'm judging how he's
say it ain't so. I'm sorry to cut you off. We have Evan's life in the wall once again. Second time this week. So unfortunate.
I'll tell you what, during the Super Speedway series, not to cross series here, he was running really well with us up until he lagged out with 2 to go.
Yep.
Engine trouble.
That was a horrible Denny Hamlin moment there, man. But yeah, if anyone who's watching didn't know, we are hosting multiple series in this league. Kickstarter series, of course, until we get enough of a following here. But we do have a mixed super speedway series that we host on Mondays at 8 p.m. And this quick race series here that you're seeing right now, same time. Same time, different thing, you know. So we're doing super speedway series, Daytona and Talladega. And then we're doing mainly short tracks over here on Thursdays. We do have one road course in the schedule, though, so that should be exciting for later on in the future.
I'm definitely looking forward to that. And it looks like that was the stage. I'm telling you, man, this race is blowing by.
All right.
And it looks like David was actually able to pull out that W.
So what I'm going to do right now is get in touch with our Discord guys here. So, 2 stages in. How are you guys feeling about your cars? Brandon, we saw you literally struggling to stay on the lead lap. We're rooting for you. Oh. So Scott, how were you able to rebound from your second incident? Oh, you think you have a long run car, huh? Let's see, let's see. Last stage, good luck, guys. All right, here we go, under green.
Yep. And I'll tell you what, like I said, this is where the longest run of the race is going to be make or break territory. Like I said, I would be tightening up my car for the initial run here. Yes, it's going to be tight on the get-go, but it is going to pay dividends as we see Nick and David fight tooth and nail for the top seat.
Oh, they look extremely loose coming off of exit, and definitely in the center for sure. One thing about David, though, he's found his line and he's taking off.
Yeah, it looks like he's actually running that middle lane. I'll tell you what, Spades. I was noticing that there is that lane is actually the preferred lane for the pro racers. We have yeah, during the Xfinity qualifier here for the Pro League, that was what a lot of top dogs were doing. We had Timac running that line. We had Smoke running that line. So I don't know. Maybe I think David's kind of found the right setup to kind of run that because you get loose real easy because it is that right there hits the wall.
Yep.
So definitely, it's a fine line to run, but you definitely can run it, and it is fast.
So yeah, I'm noticing that as well. I feel like someone in the lead right now, like David, probably made an adjustment at pit road, and it ended up allowing him to actually change his lineup. So now he's taking that midline, dropping down, it looks like, and then coming back up to the wall on the front stretch here. Came down low, going mid, comes back down, and he has enough speed to hit that wall again. So it's like he's finding the line that's comfortable for him.
Yeah, and in comparison to him with Nick right behind, Nick's running that high side. Like, he is not leaving that high side at all.
We have a few guys here in the back of the pack. They're racing pretty hard to try to gain some type of position here before the end of the race. I'm on board here with Chase, Mr. Race Works over here. Putting on a nice showing.
I'm looking at Evans right now, and as we see the 6 right above him try to get a little sneak right there, but Evans actually going to be picking up spot.
Yep. Oh, someone spun out. The 6 car of, let's see who that was. That was Chase.
And of course, Backyard Racing Podcast is pulling for Scott. Let's give an update. Where is he at right now?
I'm going to tell you right now. He is battling with Billy.
Like.
Yeah.
Trying to gain a ground on good old Humpy. That's Billy right there.
Yeah, so his call worked out.
Potentially in the cards. Yeah.
His call worked out. He had 2 spins, and he's still in the top 5.
Yeah, he has a fast car. I'll tell you what. I'm actually looking for Scott at Richmond. Slight contact right there with Billy, but keeping it clean mostly.
They're going to get extremely dicey when they get close to each other. It's going to get really dicey. Scott's using that high line. That's what's working for him. And look at that momentum. He has to let off of the throttle and make sure he gets by. Yeah. Yep. Billy gets extremely loose.
Yep, that kills his momentum right there, and that is...
Scott's in the 3rd, and now he hits the wall.
Well, caution's out, it looks like.
Oh, really? Let's see here. So we have Harambe right behind Scott, who ended up taking a position away from Billy. So now Billy went from 4th, I believe, to 6th. And Christian's right behind.
What's our lap count right now?
Hey Scott, what lap are you in? Oh, plot twist. Okay.
Oh, plot twist.
16 laps.
Ooh, 16 laps. That means they're going to restart with 13 to go. It is going to be a dash to the finish. So I'm definitely going to be watching on the outside row.
He said everyone's going in for the pits. Hey, Scott, if I were you, I would throw grill tape on there, dude. Oh, he did. He's on top of the game. You're in 3rd. We're rooting for you, man. 2 wrecks. Let's see if you can come back with a W.
I'll tell you what, Nick. Oh, nope. Commentator's curse. He did not get through the gears well at all.
Nope. Let's see if he can rebound from it, though. We have Billy over here taking 3rd right back. It's going to be a nice battle here.
I'm on board with Nick right now. He has that preferred lane on the high side. But, oh, you know what? Very kudos to Dave for leaving the lane open. That is respectful racing right there. Oh, but now he takes it. He was 100% clear, and he took it. As Billy makes his way back up to 3rd right there.
This is very close over here.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, though. If I was one of these drivers, I would have loosened my car up. Because, this is a dash to the finish.
Grill tape and lighter track bar, man. That's all you need right there. Nick's trying to copy the line that David has right now. Let's see if it can work out for him. He's dived in. Is he going to gain some momentum out? No.
Yeah, you see that seam? Oh, no, he gets loose.
Oh, there's a crash. Harambe in the wall coming in 3.
Ooh. Is that going to bring out a yellow? No, we remain green.
We have Christian going side by side with Brandon, and Scott spins out again! From top 5 to the... Oh, my God. From top 5 to the end.
That has to be a yellow.
Few cars in pit road right now at the moment as well.
No yellow for that? No yellow. All right, well, let's go back up to David is checked out. He is gone.
There were there was about 1 official yellow flag when there should have been about 100. But we'll keep that under the rug.
Just sweep that underneath there.
Yeah, definitely. On board here with Evans, coming out of 4. See if he can get a position away from Christian before the race ends here.
I'll tell you what, as we go, take on these laps down Spades, I think this is just setting the pace for what we're going to see here in race 2. You know, Bristol is one beast, but as we go to Richmond, you know, that's going to be a complete another one. Oh,
There's going to be a lot of tension here.
Yep, I'll tell you what, David, though, has one lap car to get through, and I don't know if that's going to hold him up at all, because it looks like it is, and Nick's actually able to gain a little bit of ground.
All right, David's back up front, followed by NKB.
Man, I can tell that David's loose right now. He is wiggling off every single corner.
And he's still just sending it. He's still just sending it. He's just dealing with it. Because like he said, as long as you're loose and you're in front. Yep. It's actually giving him a lot of room, though. That's like the contradictive part about it.
I think it's actually that middle lane as well. You know, him being able to either use the room on the low side or the high side, you know, that's definitely able to pay dividends if you get loose or tight. You have that little extra bit of racetrack to go through. But I'll tell you what, though, yeah, David, you know, looks like, unless we commentators curse this, we'll finally be able to notch that win.
Yeah, let's see. Let's see if he can actually nail the win.
I think.
Huge storylines after this. Yes, it was. Yes, it was. Congratulations to David for banging out his first ever win for PRL. I'm pretty sure it's probably for leagues in general as well, but for PRL, congrats.
Yeah, golf clap all around.
Oh, definitely, man. Definitely, that was perfect.
Now, one thing I'm interested, though, in Spades is being able to see who got the fastest time, because, you know, we're not going to re-qualify here. It's going to be based off of the fastest times from this race is going to order the entire starting positions for the next race.
Exactly. It's going to be a straight shot right into the next track, so we're gearing up for it. We have a few storylines here now that the first race is done. Will David be able to be the first person ever in PRL to actually bang out back-to-back wins in one night?
Yeah, before I leave, I want to see who actually got pole. And that is going to be David. Ooh, wow, with a 15-9.
All right, I'm going to...
Yep.
Oh, yep. Scott's saying that he's going to back out of this because he's having bad connection. There's a storm going around in Florida right now. Shout out to Florida. Oh, man. That weather, it just PMS's all over the place, dude. It's horrible.
That's a way to describe it.
Yep. Hey, Scott, so what's going on, man? Are you backing out of the race?
Yeah, I got some real bad thunderstorms coming on here, man.
It's horrible, man. Yeah. Unfortunate, dude.
I got too much respect for all these guys.
Hey, well, we're just grateful to see your race out there, man. Shout out to Guys Fight Creations and Backyard Racing Nation podcast. You actually represented them pretty well today, running up front, spinning out a few times, but I mean, it all comes with the development of the craft, you know.
Yeah, just trying to stay off of people touching the apron, you know.
Yep.
Got too much respect for these guys who go out there and do door slams coming in the group.
Definitely. That's a lot of respect that you just expressed there. So you going to be racing with us on Monday or what?
I'm in the booth, actually.
Oh, wow.
I'm kind of like that. Kind of like giving you guys a shout out and everything and having a good time.
All right. Awesome.
Unfortunately, stuff happens, but unfortunately, I spun out and took myself out of the contention for a top 5, but it happens. So, I know, we got some good guys here, and I had a lot of fun, and I'm sure the guys had some fun too.
Yeah, definitely, dude. It was fun watching all of you guys for that first race, man. Make sure you just tune in. See who's gonna win the second. We're trying to see if David's going to be the first person in PRL to bang a back-to-back victory here in one night. in 1 hour probably actually.
You know, I will say NKB, he got some stuff for him, so
Oh yeah.
I think NKB's gonna have it for him. So, but good job, guys, tonight, and wanna congratulate Awesome Mark on his win, David. And nice run by Humpy, nice run by NKB, Nick.
Oh, for sure.
Guys, we got a good link going here, and I can't say that the drivers are top notch.
Definitely, man. PRL's just, we're just showing out over here, dude. We're just giving the best showcase we can.
Yeah, and tonight's race just proved it. That was probably some of the best side-by-side racing, with me and Billy and his number. I think he's number 16. We side-by-side door bagging. Feel bad for, I believe it was Zach that got into that a little bit and had nowhere to go. Racing, sorry about that. But there was a lot of side-by-side crossovers. It was good. It was a good show from what I could see.
Definitely. All right, so we're that ticker's counting down right now, so we're just gonna let you go. We'll see you in the stream, man.
Yeah, thanks, guys.
All right. All right, so that was the end of the Discord for the night because Brandon left there as well. Other Brandon, are you here?
Yeah, I'm right here.
Hey, can you send me an invite over to this lobby again?
Ooh, yeah, I was already joining. I didn't even know that. What happened? Did you join?
No, I accepted mine, yeah, and I realized that they weren't even ready.
All right.
So I had to back out. So now we're getting down to the final race of the day, Brandon. So, best question I'm probably gonna ask you tonight: who's your pick?
I'll tell you what. I mean, as much as I want to say that David's going to go back to back, I think Nick is going to pull it out here. Here, let me kind of back on out of this, so I can actually.
Wow,
so I can actually get you that invite.
That's a bit controversial, man. It's a bit controversial.
That's a bit controversial.
Oh yeah.
Alright, give me 1 second. Let me.
Alright. Alright, we're going to have a quick moment of silence here because Brandon's sending out an invite to me and I'm sending out links to everyone else. Alright.
Give me 1 second. Okay, let's see here.
Okay.
Here. I'm actually gonna back out of the party real quick and I'll be right back.
Yeah, no problem. Alright, so to the rest of the people watching the stream right now, thank you so much for tuning in, hanging in there. We appreciate it. We appreciate it. This is the first time we've actually ran something like sanctioned like this. This is the first time I've ever seen it sanctioned like this. So it's pretty awesome to actually like just see how quick everything's moving and how like I don't know how like enjoying everything is about this whole thing. Like it's definitely something on the wild side, I would personally say. There's definitely something on the wild side here. Still waiting for an invite. Once I get an invite, I'll give you guys a visual of what's going on. But for right now, would just love for anyone watching right now, just definitely let us know you're watching. Just ask us questions. We can be interactive with you guys for sure. Just got the invite, so we're going to be tuning in here into the in race. Here we go. Alright, we should be good.
Alright, I'm back.
Hey, what's up, BDM?
All right. Sorry, Chad, for the technical difficulties right there. Actually had to join the other party to join their game session and then invite. All right, cool. So, but we're there now. But while I was in there, I was able to get some inside knowledge. So they are all blasting tight right now.
Oh, I mean, I would be too, to be completely honest with you. I would be. But of course, when it comes down to the last stage, like you said, you got to go for that quick time. So throw some tape on there, loosen that track bar up, maybe make some tire adjustments.
Yeah, I'll tell you what. Because as they were going through when I was in there, they were already on like lap 10, so they are already going through, and they're already going through and blasting through this race. It is a 62 lapper today here at Richmond, so it is going to just fly by at 20 seconds a lap. Ooh.
Oh yeah. So we're on board with NKB right now. I was trying to find out who is so far ahead of David. I thought it was a lapped car that David was about to pass. And of course it's not, and it's Nick in the front.
Hey, you know what? Sometimes I know what I'm talking about.
No, yeah. Give him
by
a
the way, Scott, yes, we can see your
Christian
comments.
here with the blown engine.
Yeah, I saw him on pit road right there. That is absolute heartbreaker right there.
Yep.
Because we had someone in chat here. Who was that? That was asking about Christian. Miguel. Miguel was asking where Christian was in Bristol race. And unfortunately, while he did finish well within the top 10 in Bristol, he's not going to do the same result here.
So what would you say, Brendan? Are you a fan of Richmond?
In real life, yes. In the game, no. It is one of my hardest tracks. If there is a track that I would say I suck at, it would either be Richmond or Phoenix. And it's like a tie between those.
Really?
Because for me,
I didn't even know that.
Yeah, for me, it's turn 3. Turn 3, especially on a preset, is, oh my god, the shocks are absolutely disgusting.
Hey,
You
dude,
bounce
I'll tell you
around.
what.
It feels like your wheels are shaking going into the turn.
Man, I'll tell you what, bro. Literally, I don't think I can put Richmond as a track that I hate the most. I feel like I would say New Hampshire would go before Richmond in that ranking. My honest opinion. I ran here on a different league series before, and I ran pretty much a gem, so that's why I'm saying it. But I don't think I'd be capable of doing that, of running that gem again, unless I knew exactly what setup I had to a T. So yeah, you're definitely right in most of the points about this track. It's definitely.
I'll tell you.
It's not. I don't think it's like as consistent to me. Like, it's hard to get a long run on this track.
Well, it looks like that was actually the stage right there for Nick taking the top spot. And we have Scott saying that he hates Richmond. Yes, I agree. And also Scott putting in his 2 cents on what his most hated track is the Roval. I disagree with that. I love the Roval. The Roval is actually one of my favorite tracks. Honestly, when I got Heat 4, the Roval was the first track I went to. I wanted to see how different it was compared to Heat 3.
So I see we have my girlfriend in chat as well. What's going on, babe? Miss
is that Maria?
Yeah.
Ah, there we go. What's up, Mrs. Spades? Future Mrs. Spades, I should say.
Future Miss Spades. Nailed it. That was a full send right there, dude. Hottest take of the night. So, Maria, quick question for you, since you're a part of this live stream along with all the other listeners. What's going on, everyone? How do you feel about the shortage of hot dogs in the country amid this pandemic we're facing right now? How do you feel about this shortage of hot dogs?
The shortage of hot dogs? Like, you're talking about like Smithfield closing down like half their plants?
Oh, wait, there's actually a shortage of hot dogs? Wait,
oh, I thought you were being serious. Oh,
no,
wow, okay.
Bro, I can't be serious about that.
I don't know. Like, I didn't know actually what you were talking about. Like, Hot dog,
Oh,
hot
there we
diggity
go.
dog, man.
I'm making a conspiracy here in this chat. It seems like Scott. There's not
Yeah,
actually
why-
a short of hot dogs, bro.
Why-
It's just Stefan being Stefan, dude.
Why are you spreading fake news?
I mean, that's it. It's what gets the people going, dude. It's what gets the people going.
Yeah, but like when it's about hot dogs, I mean, like I like my hot dogs, man.
Yeah.
Get that the Oscar Wiener mobile.
Oh
Gotta
man.
gotta represent Ryan Newman, you know.
True stuff. True stuff. When it comes down to Frank's, dude, I'm more of a Nathan's guy myself.
More of a Nathan's guy.
Yeah, you ever heard of Nathan's hot dogs?
No, I've never heard of Nathan's. Jesus, why are you dropping so much
serious?
knowledge on me today?
Dude. Nathan's is like the top sponsor for Major League Baseball.
Oh, well, that's probably why I don't watch baseball.
Oh, plot twist.
Oh,
yeah.
that's okay. That's the second hottest take of the night, right there.
Oh yeah,
Private
that
Patton,
definitely is,
Private
dude.
Patton. The only sport Private Patton watches is auto racing. You can quiz me on anything in auto racing, and I'll be like, oh yeah, that's it right there. Quiz me on any other sport. Oh no, I have no idea. What even is baseball?
Dude. That was good. That was good. That was good stuff. So, hello to everyone just now tuning in. We're up to 9 people. Great to see you guys here.
Hopefully,
The
you
race
guys are
is definitely
enjoying.
a hot take. You're right. And
Yeah,
it
the race
is
the
definitely
biggest.
unfair to hot dog consumers worldwide. Can't believe it. Horrible. I wonder if
Tragic.
I can, you think I can Amazon some hot dogs or what?
By the time it probably get to you, it'd probably be spoiled, so I wouldn't trust it.
Oh, yeah. Shout out to those perishable items, man.
Shout out to those perishable items.
Alright, so we're gonna get back into the race here. That was our nice little comedy section there. See, catch
Gotta
us
have
every
a race
Thursday.
break right there, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Anyway, so yeah, Nick is absolutely just waltzing away from the field. It looks like David's in second place right now with Humpy right behind him. So
Alright.
that's our top 3 right now.
So we have Hemp King over here battling Brandon for not too sure what position
Fifth
this
place.
is.
Fifth place. Don't worry, Space, I got you.
You're a real friend.
Oh yeah, that's what I do. Just don't send it through FedEx; it won't make it. Yeah, exactly.
Oh man. Oh god. Hey Scott, I'm trying to commentate on the race here, man. No need for the bashing, dude.
All right, so
Everyone
as
has
we,
a nice groove up here. Look at Nick though, man. Oh my god. He's just all the way into the backstretch by now, and we have the second place car just now getting out of 2.
I don't want to say this is my line, but this is what I would do. Like right now, like as I'm following with Nick right now, following from his in-car perspective, this is exactly what I would do. He's lifting at a little right before, like where the grass ends, going into turn 1, and that's where I would lift. Just
Really?
slightly
Okay.
tap of the brakes, and then lifting right before he hits the shaded area, going into turn 3. Just slightly taps the yellow line. That was a little bit of a mistake, but you know what? Still being able to hold it to the yellow line is paying dividends as he's just waltzing away.
Yeah,
Has at
definitely,
least a 2.5 second gap over David.
So, would you tap the brakes coming into these turns, or would you just let the lifting speak for itself?
You gotta tap it. You gotta tap it.
Yeah, definitely, dude.
In turn 1 and turn 3, because turn 3, like I said, I feel like is the hardest turn in. Hot take right now. It's like for me, turn 3 is the hardest turn in this entire game. Like for some reason, it's the one that's so hard to do. But having, being able to control the brakes and avoid the what feels like is wheel shake is definitely what's able to turn a bad lap into a good lap. If you're able
Right.
to get turn 3 correct.
You're right. You're right. Once you
And then-
master turn 3, once you master, it's okay. So all 4 turns are kind of challenging to master, but once you actually do nail them, you'll see the biggest difference in lap time. Literally, it's kind of like uncomparable compared to like if you were just now, like let's say you're just an entry level esports racer coming in the heat, and you didn't know how to enter these turns, like you would see a complete difference as to when you're nailing it.
And that's actually a very good point there, Spades. And it looks like that is stage 2 right there. So Nick is able to go
Good
2
battle
for 2
here. Good battle here. Bumping. Oh, who's in the 10 car? Let's see who's in the 10 car.
That's Hempy. That's Hemp.
Yep. Going.
Ooh, and the
back
door
and forth
bang there
with
across
Brandon.
the line.
Yep.
But I'll tell you
that.
what, that is a very good point because a very good lap time here on what's it called, presets is a 21.2.
Wow.
And 21.2, 21.3 if you kind of mess up anywhere in there. But as the run goes on, you know, your rears start burning. And this is one of those tracks that you're going to be burning your rears a lot faster than your fronts. So that's why I prefer it to be a little bit tight. So, and it kind of goes back to our conversation on Bristol. Like, you know, like stage 3 is going to be the longest stage. I'm tightening that sucker up right now.
Yeah. Well, what other adjustments would you make here?
Oh, I'm slapping the grill tape on. That's
Oh
that's
yeah.
not even a
Talk
question.
about it. I was waiting to hear it. Denny Hamlin Jr. in this party. Let's do it.
Yeah, except I don't blow the engine at the end of the night, so there's that.
Hey, no low blows allowed, man. Jesus.
What's it called? But yeah, I mean, at short tracks, you can get away with like putting like 60 tape on it. It's like it's absolutely insane what you can get away with.
Perfect, and we're back on the green. We have Nick shifting properly into turn 1. Shifting very properly.
I feel personally attacked. So when I was at him,
Oh
nice.
my God!
That's a yellow.
That's a
yellow.
big wreck.
Yep, that's a yellow right there.
Big wreck. They're still just clanked on together. Brandon's so unfortunate. He just got caught in so many accidents tonight. Running good races and just was wrong place in the wrong time.
Just a very unlucky night. Sometimes when you have a bad night, it just gets worse.
Yep.
But it's still a long way to go left in the stage. I want to say there is 30 laps in this stage, so you know that was only lap 1 of stage 3. So you know there's still at least another 25.
Yep, definitely. Hey Brandon, I'm going to leave the party really quick because your mic is doing that that flickering thing again, so I'm going to check to see if it's me. Alright, sorry for the technical difficulties, everyone. Alright. Just give me a quick second here, guys. My apologies. Oh. Give me a second here. Sorry. Alright, so we're back in the race here. Either waiting for Brandon to join or for Brandon to send me an invite, and he's joined. Okay, perfect.
Hello.
So we're back in the booth. Alright, so yeah, that was me. I can hear you properly now.
Alright, cool. You know, that's what they always say about it's
there's another wreck in the front stretch. Oh man.
And it looks like yellow is out from that. Wow, that
JW21 got into the infield wall there.
I'll tell you what, as I was looking at that, as I was just joining back to, it looks like someone just bounced off of turn 4 and just collected the unlucky participant that was just right below.
Yep.
So what's going to be interesting here is, at this point we should have close to 15 laps to go. Of course you're coming in and taking 4. But now we're getting into the territory of, okay, we need to start loosening up the car. Because we're not going to have nearly as long as a run. So that's just what I would be thinking about right now. Is starting to loosen up the car.
Biggest question though if these guys don't pit and actually try to loosen the well, let's say they do pit and loosen the car without getting tires just to save themselves the pit time, do you think that will affect them negatively or what?
Oh yeah, Richmond is so dependent on having fresh tires that you will get run over even if you take 2. So it's almost like
someone's
for
in
me,
the wall.
Yeah,
Oh,
for
Billy
me-
went and dived down the line, slapped Evans into the wall.
Oof. And we have Christian in chat right now. Dang it, I was really looking forward to Richmond. Oh, I'm so sorry, man.
Oh man, that's unfortunate.
Oh, I see Euler going underneath and taking 2 for the price of 1. But Billy, what was that? Oh, I don't know if that was just a move to try to get him down and thought better of it, or.
Hey, I honestly, I personally think Billy's just doing a little bit of last minute sending here, dude. I think that's what he's doing. He's gonna try to pinch Brandon. Ends up on his rear. So now we have Hemp King and Brandon going at it again for position.
And
Hemp finally takes it from him, and here comes Billy trying to sneak back. Be careful of Billy, he's too low. He may come back up.
Oh, but he makes it work.
Good slide, comes in with the crossover.
Gotta hold on to it, hold on to
they're
it.
both loose. And Hemp King manages, he's still on his bumper. Brandon took the high line. He's just losing positions back here.
Yeah, the high side does not work at Richmond. That is prime example of it right there. I know what he's trying to do. He's trying to get a good run coming off the corners, but that's just allowing other people behind him to actually get on by.
All right.
And as we see Hemp King trying to go below Billy right now to get back into 3rd.
Oh, there's JW in the grass on the front stretch and still manages to come up before the last 2 cars behind him. And we have Hemp King taking position away from Billy as well.
And gets it done finally.
And here comes Harambe right after him trying to get a piece of the pie. Will he be able to get it on the front stretch? Oh, gives him a bump, and he's running. There we go.
I don't know, but I don't think Billy is done now. Watch for this crossover. Oh, there it is!
Oh, he returned the favor with a bump of his own. And now he's running. Oh, contact between Evans and Harambe, and they're in the wall.
Kyle pushed it.
And there's JW caught in the mix, and he's in the infield once again.
And that's a caution. And we got a caution.
Oh, and we have a great race. We have a great race here coming to the end.
I'll tell you what, Harambe pulled a Kyle Busch right there. Just was not clear.
Not clear at all.
Yep, but instead he actually took himself out. And what was that, Evans right there?
Yeah, that was it was Evans, Harambe, and then JW. He just couldn't avoid it, so he ended up in the infield
had nowhere
grass.
to go. Crazy racing, but with these short races racing, we have it's all to do or die. And I'll tell you what, obviously we're taking 4 tires right now, but this is a dash to the finish. What can David do to stop the dominance of Nick? And we are green right now. Well, he looks like he was able to shift through the gears pretty dang well.
Yeah, that's what I'm noticing. That's what's giving him that leverage. If you're able to actually get that car's RPMs to where they need to be, you're literally taking off. And your momentum will be a cause of it.
Run right there.
There's a lot of contact. The 10 hits oh my god, the 10 hits the barrels in front of pit road.
Oh, disaster.
David hits the wall. He probably had that in his mind, just the thought of slamming the 10 into the wall there. Harambe makes bumps. David's just in the wall right now, and everyone's just passing
disaster. Absolute disaster right there. And Nick's just loving this. He's just like, you know what? Boys, have fun. I'm going to walk away with this.
10's in the pits. He's going to end at least a lap down. How unfortunate, man.
Oh, what? Unless that was the race.
Oh, that's the race.
Was that the race, though?
I believe
so. I don't know. Oh, yeah, no, yep, they're still going in a... Yeah.
Oh, is it caution?
I don't know. I don't know if that was the race or the caution. At their pace, I want to say that was the race.
Yeah, that should have been the race. There were a few cautions that sped up the time.
Wow.
Wow,
Wow.
that got extremely dicey, man. Harambe
So
ended up
let's.
in second place.
Yep, Harambe and who was third?
That was Evans actually. That's the end of the
Oh.
race. So congrats to Nick. This guy over here, he's trying to be an E Kyle Busch, I guess, per se. An E Kyle Busch.
Yep, and Nick right there with a 21.387. That's a great time around there. So definitely pulling out all the stops right there and pulling out that W. So
Man, that was
now
good.
what we need to do is get our top 3 from each race in here, correct?
Yep. We're going to grab him right now. I hope these guys sent pics. All right. All right, we're gonna grab Nick. And oh, there's Nick, Harambe, and Evans for Richmond. All right, so I'll grab the Richmond guys, and you can grab the Bristol guys. This is complicated, isn't it? How did I end up in here? Oh my God, how did I end up in here? All right, hold on, wait. I'm still broadcasting. I'm still broadcasting. Hold on. I have no clue how I even ended up in here. Just give me a second. Wow. That was that was a bit wild. Okay. All right. So we're going to get. I have no clue how that even happened. We're going to do this again. We're going to get Patton in here. We're going to get Oilers. We're going to get NKB in here. We're going to get Harambe and Evans. Evans Life. Is he on my friends list? Well, okay. Let's see this here. Bear with all of us, please, guys. We're going to get to the post race interviews here. Hey, what's going on, man? Yep. Yeah, Brandon, my bad. I didn't even know how that happened, Patton. Okay, we're still waiting for Billy, right? Uh, Billy and Awesome Hawk, correct. Alright, get these guys in here. Billy and Sir Humpy. Waiting on these two. Everyone, thank you in the stream for bearing with us here. What's going on? What's going on? Alright, so shout out to U6. You guys were the top dogs tonight. You guys beat and banged each other out for your positions. Oh, wait, okay, hold on. Your mic's lagging? Oh, okay. Okay. Alright. So we good? You guys got a visual?
Yeah, there we go.
Okay, cool. Alright, so we're going to get straight over to the Bristol race. David, my friend. That was awesome, dude. I have to start off with the third place guy. Let me get the thing here, sorry. Okay. Yeah, there wasn't. Yeah. Sorry about that.
Yeah, you can't hear Billy.
Screenshot.
Alright.
Okay, so Billy, my question to you,
Okay.
what setup did you run, and did you have to make any adjustments to try to keep up with the people in front of you?
I ran a 6, which I believe I kind of made a mistake. I probably should have been on a 7, but I ran a 6 at Bristol. I just throwed some tire pressures on it, dropped the wedge down and taped it up to a 40, and it seemed to be okay, but I was still about 2/10 off of KV and Hawk, about 2/10 off there in the latter parts of the race there. My car was giving up on the tires faster than theirs was, so that's where I was losing a lot of my time. So
Wow, that's awesome. As long as you were able to hang in there and grab the position that you were able to. Hey, Brandon, do you have any questions for Billy before we continue on to NKB?
Yeah, actually, I do. Noticing that lines. And I guess it's a question for all three of you. To the NKB here.
Yeah.
And why did you choose it?
I like to went in about middle ways, float it up to the wall, and then bring it off the bottom right there, just right there at that black mark. You got to be careful when you do it, 'cause sometimes it'll snap you if you hit that the black mark on that track coming off of 2. It'll snap you around. So if you can hit it just right, it'll plunge you down the back stretch. But you got to dog leg it. You'll come in, float up, come down, and then you're floating out to the wall, and you're trying to keep your speed up. That's the line I ran, but I noticed that some of them, the top 2 were doing different lines, like you said. Some were at the bottom, some were at the top. It was just preference of how you want to run the track, and
and you have to search to try to find speed out there, because more rubber laid down on the track, more grip you got, more adjustments you have to make in the race. So.
Well, that was perfect, man. Once again, congrats on your position win.
Appreciate it.
Third. Great race. Alright, so we're going to go on to Mr. Nick. NKB, what's going on, dude? How you doing today?
Doing good. How you doing?
Doing good, man. Same stuff, different toilet seat.
Yeah.
Yeah, so congrats on your second place win, dude. You've been on a run for the last week, man. Shout out to that. Like, this run is like unheard of. Like, Patton and I, we're pretty good, and we haven't even had a run like this in our league. So, good stuff, dude.
Yeah,
well,
thanks,
what's the secret, dude?
I don't know, man. I've just been confident, I guess. We went to a lot of tracks that I like too, so that helps.
Nice.
Yeah, just like tonight, I didn't really feel like I had anything for David, but it just worked out. We didn't get any cautions. Was able to stay up there and bring home second.
Awesome, dude. So what was your setup like? What setup did you run? Is it anything different from Billy's? And did anything change?
Did
anything change later on in the last stage to allow you to gain more momentum and more speed?
No, I actually felt like I started off with a 6 and felt pretty good in stage 1, but I was afraid to make too big of an adjustment because my car was comfortable, but I just didn't have as much speed. And yeah, I tried to lower the wedge a little bit, put some more tape on it, but I just couldn't get it to turn like I wanted to. So.
Well, cool, dude. Patton, do you have any questions for Nick?
Actually, it's not really so much a question. I'm just looking at the leaderboards. You were 5th for the Bristol leaderboards.
What did he say? I can't hear him.
Oh, okay. So Patton, that's your mic. I thought that was me the whole time. I was just letting it slide. I thought that was me the whole time.
What did he say though?
He said that he looked up on the leaderboards for Bristol Xfinity and he saw that you were up there on 5th.
Hey, all right.
Yeah,
my qualifying lap felt pretty good. It didn't transfer into a long run for the race.
Okay, so while Brandon's getting that situated, we're going to go on to the winner, David. Wow, dude, that last stage was crazy. Like, the amount of momentum that you had, you literally took off on the field, and it was just like, that was a sight to see, dude. So first of all, congrats on your first win here in PRL. Extremely awesome. Is that your first win in leagues in general, or is just PRL?
Yeah, man, this first ever, man. It's a great feeling.
Oh, that's awesome, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're gonna have to pop open a beer tonight or something like that, dude. So yeah, what was your secret, man? What setup did you run? How were you able to just stay up front for the whole race?
Yeah, so for qualifying, I ran a 9, just because, loose is fast, and the track kind of encourages it. So I ran a 9. Was lucky enough to get a 3rd place. Somehow I was kind of stuck in the back of traffic during qualifying, so I was thankful enough not to have too many issues, and I got a 3rd starting spot. And then I was fortunate enough to get 2nd there. Great side-by-side battle at the end of the stage there with Billy. That was amazing. He just beat me up by the nose. But yeah, I ran at 8, so I was thinking, the race is going to be pretty long, so I might as well switch to an 8 just so my tires don't get eaten up that much. And everyone was like, oh, my tires are at 70, and they're all running like 6s and 7s and whatnot. I'm out here on an 8, and my tires are pretty fine throughout the race. I'm like, that's kind of weird, but
you got the cheat code then.
I guess so. And I just kind of hugged the low line. Billy and NKB were certainly not making it easy for me. I'll give them that. They gave me quite the run for my money. And especially at Richmond too. It's unfortunate what happened at the end. I started lagging, and Hemp King there kind of got the bitter end of it. So I just kind of dropped back and just let the guys take that last lap. So yeah.
Oh, awesome stuff, dude. That was a great race there, watching Bristol, the first part to the two-part track extravaganza that we had tonight. So, on to the Richmond lineup. Evans, you still here, bro? What up, dude? Sorry for the long wait to get to you. Alright, so you in the Super Speedway Series Monday to bring back that series. Extremely unfortunate ending, and you managed to bounce back this week. You literally started around mid to the end of the pack and made your way into the top 3, dude. Congrats on that. Amazing run, and you're just able to stay consistent enough to nail in a last minute position in 3rd. How'd you do it? Oh yeah, I caught a lot of that footage, man. It's awesome, man. Good stuff. Congratulations again on your 3rd place. Alright, so we're going to move on to Harambe. What's going on, man?
What's going on, Spades?
Not much, dude. Great stuff out there, dude. You guys all ran consistent. You guys all took advantage of your openings, and you managed to bang out a 2nd place victory, dude. Well, not a 2nd place, not a victory, but you got 2nd place. You're close, man. So congrats to that. Well, what setup did you run, and how did it affect your car?
Starting out, I believe I ran a 6. Honestly, I took a big swing at it, first adjustment. Kind of got close, but I never really was able to kind of zero in. Luckily, I was able to have a really good car that was good on restarts, or real good on the short runs. But once we got into more laps, it just started to fall off real fast. Wouldn't turn the corners. Took advantage of a couple cautions, and then was really able to take advantage at the end on the last lap there, and come out with a 2nd place finish.
It's awesome. It's good stuff right there, dude. So it's more of like the field, and basically all the trouble that was happening on the field, all the cautions that were coming out allowed you guys to take advantage. It's more of a strategy type of thing for the 2nd race, right?
Yeah, pretty much.
Nice.
Yeah.
So we're going to go on to the winner of Richmond. Would you believe it? It's Nick. Would you believe it? Congrats. Once again, I think I'm saying this for like the 5th time this week. Congrats, man.
Thanks, man. Yeah, Richmond's definitely not one of my favorite tracks. It's really hard to. It takes a toll on you because every lap I feel like has to be perfect. And so yeah, I was able to hold on. Those cautions started scaring me a little bit, man. I thought it was giving me more chances to mess it up and let somebody else get by me. But yeah, thankful to pull out the win.
Yeah, dude, the weirdest part about that is that Brandon and I, the whole race, we were talking about how hard it is to actually maintain a consistent lap time on that track, and it seemed as if like you were able to do it. What we noticed about you was on every restart, you managed to actually nail your shift points, and you always took off when you were right next to David in second. Yeah.
Yeah, well, you got to hit the shifts, obviously, and then you have to kind of arch it, like because where you're on the bottom right there, you got to arch it getting into one, or you'll just drive the track and leave the door open. and then you'll be in the middle of a 3 wide, and then it's downhill from there, man. I'm telling you, it all starts with those shifts, and then arching it, getting into the first turn. You can't overshoot it either. So
yeah. So setup question for just all the people that would just love to pick your brain right now. What setup did you have starting out, and did you make any adjustments near the end to actually keep a fast and consistent car?
No, I started with a 6. I think it was a 6, and I was scared to touch the car again because I didn't want to, because I felt good in stage 1 again, and I didn't touch anything hardly. I think I added a little bit of grill tape, went down the wedge a little bit, but other than that, it was very minor. And, just about rhythm, honestly, I feel like.
Well, not bad, man. Consistency was definitely key in that last race.
For sure.
So, with that being said, big shout out to everyone that's remaining right now. Congrats to you 5. Congrats to Oilers, who just kept getting in the wrong place in the wrong time for both races.
Hey,
we'll
4th
come
and the 5th, I'll take it.
Yeah,
After
man. Talk about it, dude.
Yeah, you kept losing spots on pit road.
Yeah, my pit crew was terrible tonight.
You gotta fire them.
especially at Richmond, I'd be in 5th place. I'm like, cool, I got the inside line. It's gonna be great. And then my pit crew would screw it up, and I'd start 6th. So I'm looking for any applicants at this point.
Oh yeah.
Whoever wants to join the Kellogg's Gatorade 5 team.
Hey man, I'm an entry level screwdriver, dude. I just have a screwdriver in my toolbox, and that's it, man. I'm sure you could get the work.
In.
Let's
You're
do it. Send it, dude.
You are in.
Alright, so with that being said, guys, we thank everyone who tuned in to the first PRL Mixed Quick Race Series. This is definitely a show. We're going to have an even better show next Thursday. And we have to also gear up for the Mixed Super Speedway Series happening this Monday as well. So with that being said, big shout out to our sponsors, Nerdy Biz Consulting, Raise Energy, Guys White Creations, and Backyard Racing Nation podcast. We thank you guys for helping us out during this Kickstarting project here. Greatly appreciated. We're trying our best to put on a show every single night, and we appreciate everyone that tunes in and everyone that supports. So we'll see you guys next Monday. Have a good night.
Peace.